we're all related. which doesn't answer the question.
Bro, I would have been like, what?
Oh my god. And then she goes, where are the siblings? Who are the siblings? And we're like, we're all siblings. Right? And I was like, okay.
All right, welcome back, guys.
Easy.
Listening and watching to the Loft Boys. This is Turtle and Drew coming at you.
Ni hao.
All right, like always, get what you get. Let's
Starting
run it.
off. I'm gonna turn it this way.
I have my eyes closed. So, and you said there was a bottle? Okay.
Nope. Wrong. Cooler. Nope. Definitely not down there. I feel like this is the Arizona. Now I'm gonna feel like that too.
Okay.
I had to throw like a weird curveball in there. There's no point in doing that.
805.
Right, I'm gonna do it. This is called Parabolita. It's a salted caramel bourbon barrel aged stout with vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, and sea salt. It's a 9.2.
It's a stout?
It's a stout.
You got a stout?
I threw a couple stouts in there, yeah.
Okay.
Just to switch it up. Yeah, I got you.
Fucking 805. Gracias.
Yes, sir, ski.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm not a stout drinker. We'll see how this goes. I think you'll be fine, though.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I feel like 805 is always a good pick.
Safe.
Yeah.
Super safe. Remember how we were talking about on the first pod? When you take a sip of beer? And you can't help but be like... And like look at it.
Always. That's exactly what I did. That's why I was like, it's a good...
We both did it. That's why and I noticed it.
That's funny. So what are the
It's
notes
good.
on this one?
It's good. So it has like a dry aged bourbon barrel feel.
Oh, wow.
You know what
Your
I mean?
palate is so sophisticated.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It takes experience. But yeah, like I said, dude, I'm not a fucking stout drinker anyways. I'm not a I like coffee.
Right.
I don't like my beer tasting like coffee or chocolate or I like my beer tasting like fucking piss water. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a fucking IPA, like I enjoy IPAs.
No, like piss water. This has a high notes of piss.
Very hydrated. This man was very hydrated.
This was a good year.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I've never been like a stout guy. I could do it, but like I never buy it.
Wait, like Guinness is a stout, right? Yeah, no.
Porter or stout, one of those.
Yeah,
I can't do Guinness. I can't do Guinness at all. This is actually really for like a stout drinker, person that drinks stouts.
Yeah,
that's what a stout drinker is. I feel like they would really enjoy this. You want to try it?
Yeah. Salted caramel.
It's very flavorful. You know what I mean? But
you know what this tastes like? The fucking those alcoholic chocolate candies. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, dude, chocolate all the way. That's what I taste, at least. Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Would you buy it for yourself?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you're not a stout drinker anyways either, right?
No, I like stouts, but it's just I don't.
Have you ever bought a stout to just drink by yourself though, and been like,
Guinness? Guinness is a stout, no?
Oh, so
yeah. I like Guinness, but I've never like strayed from Guinness. So I
Mm.
don't think I could say like like I'm a stout drinker because it's like I don't think you can label yourself as a certain drinker if you don't drink a variety of other drinks, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like if you
Yeah.
stick to one, it's like bro, you only like that one. It's like so
So
they
you,
make
oh,
stouts.
you can't be a stout drinker if you're only drinking
Yeah,
one
so
type
it's
of
like
stout.
I'm not
Okay,
claiming to be a
I see
stout,
what
but
you're
I
saying.
do like stouts.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah, not. I mean, I wouldn't buy this knowingly
yeah.
for myself.
I feel like that's something you drink while smoking a cigar.
Mm, I can see that.
You know, like it's
Not a cigar smoker either
no,
at
definitely not.
all.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I had a couple cigars at my buddy's wedding. Um, his wife's dad, he had some dude and he was passing them around, and I had some, and I actually smoked a cigar with my dad. I never thought I would, and he had it too, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And even my dad was, and it's weird because it's like seeing them do things. It's like, what are you doing? Like I've never seen my dad like have like a cigarette. So when he had the cigar and he was
Oh
just like,
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are
who's
you?
this guy?
Yeah, it's just totally different. But it's like you forget they had a whole life before you. That's wild.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's crazy.
Like their whole life didn't revolve around you guys
Yeah.
for a part of their life.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to be like watching them in like their
Enjoying.
younger years
Uh-huh.
and then see how they, just to be like, oh shit, I do that too. It's like sometimes I do catch myself doing the stuff that my dad does,
Hmm.
but
I do it all the time.
it's just like seeing like their journey before we fucking ruin their
Hmm.
lives.
straight, straight up,
When they
bro.
were happy.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's nuts. What?
Wow.
How old were your parents when they had you, or when they had Junior? We'll say the first one.
Well, they got married in '87. They had him in '88.
How old were they?
Oh, I'm trying to think. My mom was born in 1962. My dad 57. So I'm
So
not.
they were in their 30s
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So yeah,
Wow,
Edgar was born in '91. I was '93.
good for them.
My sister was '95. So
Your parents are kicking, dude. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Your mom still got it. Your dad is still a
yeah,
fucking tree trunk of a man, dude. Your dad kicks ass.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So props to him. He needs to fucking retire.
He
What it is
does,
what he
dude.
needs to do, man.
This motherfucker told me he's like, you know what? He goes, he's like, yeah, no, I'm because he's got a good job because obviously of everything he knows, but it's also like they know he's gonna retire, so he doesn't do much in like the construction. But because he's being getting paid so much and not doing much, he's like, I think I can finish off the year. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god,
motherfucker,
dude.
dude. He's like, yeah, I think I want to finish off the year. And I'm just like, dude, I've been planning a retirement party for him for like the past year.
Yeah.
And then like supposedly it was gonna be last year, and then now it's supposed to be this year. And then when he tells me this, I'm like, bro, you're just
For
fucking
what though? What is he doing? He's just trying to save up as much as he can?
I don't know.
Isn't he? He's gonna get paid fat as soon as he fucking
Yeah,
signs
because
that.
he's got his fucking social security, and then he's got his union pension.
Yeah, which is like 40 years worth, 30 years worth.
Yeah, and then because he lives in TJ,
He's gonna be,
he's gonna be balling,
and he
bro.
owns
He owns his
that
house.
property,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not making no fucking type of
No,
mortgage. Yeah,
he
dude.
fucking built that place. So
Yeah, dude. And you guys he has a mansion out there for him and your mom.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fucking mansion to me.
yeah, it's huge, dude. And fuck,
Yeah, good for them. I mean, they
yeah,
deserve it. Obviously, your dad worked really fucking hard.
yeah.
Both your parents.
And it's crazy because he's like, "Hey, when are you free?" I'm like, "Why?" Because he wants to dig those holes that they have. Like, ever been to Jiffy Lube?
Hmm.
Those guys, you just roll in and then they
And then
fucking
they lift up and they work underneath. Yeah.
yeah. My dad wants to make that like I know hole like a square.
Uh-huh.
So he's just like, yeah, you just pull your car in, dude, and we'll work. I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck it, whatever. Like, I'm always down to help him do whatever, but it's just like, you want this? Sure. And I was like, run it by my mom, though. I was like,
Yeah.
run it. I was like, because I don't want to start working and her yelling at me, and then
Mhm.
because everything is paved. So we had to break the pavement and then
Mhm.
still dig, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
gonna be a mission. But
It's a lot of work for
mm,
sure.
and then he's planning on retiring. He wants to travel. He's told me he wants to go to like
There you
Thailand.
go. That's what he needs to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying it now.
But that's why I'm like, dude, when the fuck? Because I want to book something for him. I want to book him to go to Thailand. Be like, no, that's a lady boy.
Talk to some lady boys real quick.
Bro, just boys trip or what? No,
He's
take
gonna be
him
in for a surprise,
some
dude.
ride some fucking elephants and shit, like some cool shit. Because it's like
Yeah,
I don't know how much longer I have with him, so I definitely want to fucking do that for him because he's only scared. He doesn't want to retire because he's known guys that have retired and then passed away within like two
right, right.
years. But I'm like, Dad, it's because they don't do anything.
You gotta
It's
stay
like
busy,
you're
man.
active, bro.
You gotta stay busy. Yeah,
He's so active, and it's just he's always working on the house. So
yeah, dude.
yeah, but
And then he doesn't want to fucking wait too long, bro. And then it's too late,
yeah, where it's like his
and he
body's
can't.
giving out.
Yeah, and he can't fucking
Yeah.
enjoy retirement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do it while you can,
Yeah.
because we only got so many years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a story, not to like put the vibe of the pod down, and I don't want you also thinking about like your dad or anything, but I mean,
It's reality though.
it's reality.
Yeah.
I know a story about a guy who worked and he was like a year away from his fucking retirement,
Yeah.
but he like kind of did the same thing. He prolonged it, and then he fucking passed away before he was able to retire.
Jesus. Yeah.
Never was able to enjoy his money. Basically, all his money went to his family. And he worked
Yeah.
his entire fucking life and
Yeah.
wasn't able to enjoy it
I
afterwards.
just think he can't.
And I don't want that to be
Yeah, I don't want that
your
to be
pops.
fucking him either. But I think he's just stuck in survival mode.
Right.
Then it's just like, dude, we're all
He's a working man, dog. That's how
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we're not working, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I feel like even dude, I was sick for a day or
Yeah.
two. And I called off work and I didn't do nothing but lay down and watch anime.
Well.
I felt like I was wasting and I was sick like a dog.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
felt like I
yeah.
was a piece of shit loser because I'm
Yeah.
like, what am I doing? I should have went to work today, but I was like like sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the working man mentality, man. I don't maybe we should change it. I don't think that's healthy, but that's just how it is, I feel.
So what happens when your parents don't pass down generational wealth and work ethic?
Bastards.
When they only
Bastards.
gave us work ethic, not generational wealth.
Thanks, mom. You know? Fuck.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
That's just the name of the game, though. You know what I mean? Your dad's the old school type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. That's just how he is, man.
Yeah. No, I
But
definitely
I
want
think
him to travel.
he should fucking definitely enjoy
Retire,
it
Yeah.
because he's gonna fucking be stacked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what we work for, dog. We
Yeah.
work for our families. You guys are all grown now. You guys are all out of the house, having your own lives. And then we work for our retirement to enjoy life afterwards. And he's at that. He has that opportunity now. Like, why is he? Fuck all that, bro. I would have been taking it. I'm counting
Yeah.
down the days for me
I'm
to retire,
ready,
bro. I'm like
done.
60. Okay, so 42 years and 38 days, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. For me, it sucks. We got 40 years to go. Or how old are we? We're 30.
Well, I mean, they're trying to push it to 70.
What's retirement age? 60?
65, I think.
Another 30 years of this. You know what I mean? I'm want to shoot my brains out just thinking about it.
Yeah.
And your dad's past that, dog. What are you doing? I would have taken it.
Been doing it, yeah.
Nuts,
Yeah.
man. Better man than me, I'll say that.
Yeah, and you had young parents, right? Like your
My parents had me at 17. Yeah, my dad was,
shit,
and they were born in 74.
Damn. My dad's 57. So they're like 20 years apart. Like
My mom is 7. She was 18 when I was born because I was born a month after her 18th birthday. So she's 18 years older than me. I'm 31. My mom is 49. I was turning 50 this year.
Damn.
So your dad's way older than that for 50.
And he was like already 18.
He's probably your dad's like in his 60s.
Yeah, 66.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I
I heard you say 50.
No. Your mom Turning, so what, 66, 50, 16 years old than her? 17?
56.
Well,
4.
your mom's 50.
My mom's turning 50 this year. My mom's 49 right
And
now.
my dad's turning 67 this year. So he's 17 years older.
Mhm.
Right.
Nuts.
I feel like we struggled with that.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm a mechanic, dog. I'm not here to get quizzed.
Not an accountant.
I'm not a fucking mathematician. But yeah, dude, my parents had me young. They were 17. They met right here,
At the loft?
Pomona. The loft. They were the loft boys before us.
Yeah, for real.
No, right here in Pomona. My mom and my dad went to Gary High School,
Oh, okay.
and that's like 3 blocks. No, not 3 blocks away. It's like down the street on
Mhm.
Gary right here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, dog, they met right here in high school. Had me,
It's crazy.
and then never dated afterwards. That was it.
So they didn't stay together once they had you?
Mm-mm. I think the story goes my mom didn't tell my dad because they weren't dating.
It's just like a hookup?
My mom had like a crush on my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And at least this is what I've gathered. I've never actually asked my parents. It's always been awkward.
Yeah.
Not really close with them like that. Yeah, my mom had a crush on my dad. I'm assuming like a one-time thing, or they dated for a little bit. My dad used to like walk her to school from home, or
Mhm.
he'd pick her up. I think they dated for a little bit.
Okay.
But then, yeah, my mom like stopped talking to him, and my mom never told him she was pregnant. My mom moved away, had me. My dad's family didn't know I was born until like I was like 1.
Oh shit.
And then my uncle, like, or my aunt or my uncle ran into her like in a Kmart one time
Kmart, yeah.
and was like, "Hey, Christina, what's up?" And then I was in like the shopping cart. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Who's this?"
Whose fucking kid is
And
that?
then my mom, I guess, told them like, "Oh, this is David's son," and that's how they found out.
Jesus.
My mom was scumbag, dude. Or I don't know how true that story is, but I think
Yeah.
I heard that from like an aunt or an uncle that's how they found out. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't know if my dad knew or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, crazy.
Damn.
And they met right here in fucking at Gary High.
So how long? So it was just you and your mom for a while?
Yeah, it was me and my mom my entire life. I lived with my mom my entire life until like 16. Then I moved in with my dad
Mm-hmm.
for a year, and then we've had a falling out.
Right.
Kicked me out. You know that story.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just me and my mom. My mom, I remember being younger. My mom like dating guys.
What was that like for you?
Um,
Like you don't need like.
I think I was too young to even like realize.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just didn't care or
didn't care. Didn't know who these guys were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like my mom had like dudes running in and out of the house.
Right.
It was like a guy she would date, and I would see him, and I would be like, "Hey, Cherry, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
your name is." I don't know their names. I don't remember any of them.
Did you ever get the like, hey, what's up, champ? Or
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they try to like be cool with the
Hey, bud. You know what I mean? Like one of those.
chief.
I don't remember anything specific, but yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever remember any of them being dicks.
Right.
Um,
I mean, in a way, that's kind of good if they were. Your mom kind of
mhm,
didn't let you see any of that.
mhm. And
So
like I rem, I remember a couple dudes, not really, but and they were never like I don't ever remember them like one off. Like if it was a guy, like I saw him multiple times. So like my mom dated these dudes.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know what I mean? And Walter, who are like my brothers and sisters' dad,
Mm-hmm.
I've known him my entire life.
Okay.
My mom dated him in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When my mom used to live in like La Puente and shit.
Okay.
So she's known him her entire life.
La Puente.
La Puente. And then I guess they rekindled something, some shit, and my mom started dating him again, like when I was 2.
Oh shit.
Then they had a falling off. Then they got back together, but I've known him my entire life as well.
Yeah.
So Walter was like my stepdad growing up. They were never married or anything, but they were always together, and obviously they had like my brothers and sisters and stuff. So
Yeah.
growing up, I had, Walter as like the stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ty's dad.
How big of a difference was it staying with your mom compared to staying with your dad?
Oh,
Like
huge.
living.
Night and day, dude. Night and fucking day.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to think about because at the time, you know, you're a kid and you're like, fuck you, dad, or whatever, right?
Right.
It's like, I'm like, I've talked about it like later on in life, like now as an adult to like my wife, right? And Bianca has said, like, it makes a lot of fucking sense because the it was so different because I was able to like with my mom, I was able to like sneak out and do this, do that, and you know, I smoked weed my entire since I was 12.
Right.
So I was a weed smoker, you know what I mean? I smoked cigarettes and you know, I did like no, I didn't do drugs yet at the time. But yeah, you know what I mean? I was like a little bad kid, but I was able to hide it.
Hmm.
I was never like I never got caught sneaking out. I never got caught doing drugs.
Was
And
your mom really strict?
my mom was very strict.
Mm.
But like the point that Bianca made was my mom had four other kids
Right.
that she didn't have enough time to like pay attention to every detail with me. When I
Okay.
moved in with my dad,
Okay. Okay. So she had while this was when Walter was.
hmm
So she at 17 she already had four other kids. Is that
17 years old.
when you right before
hmm
she sold the house,
hmm
moved in with her mom,
hmm
your grandma?
hmm
She already had four other
Yeah,
kids, and then
she had Leah, Ty,
mhm,
his twin sister Trini, and my sister Bailey.
okay, and at that point, your dad was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take him in," while she had four other kids.
And I was 16, so that means Leah was the oldest. Next one was 6. And that means Ty was 4, his sister was 4, and that means our youngest sister was 2.
So basically, at like 10 years old, she had when you were 10, she had her
She
first.
had Leah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 10 years older than Leah, yeah.
So basically, ever since then, it was like the attention was
Well, of course, yeah.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
like paying
obviously,
attention,
but it's
yeah.
like, and then it's like,
hmm
and then
Which
it's,
makes sense, dude. Bianca pointed this out.
mhm,
You know, my mom had that. She
right,
had all these other kids. So Bianca thinks that the reason why I was able to get away with so much was you know, because my mom's attention was somewhere else most of the
hmm,
time, which makes a lot of sense.
yeah,
And then when I moved in with my dad, I started getting caught smoking weed, having
uh,
people over, doing this, doing that, ditching. You know, when I used to get phone calls for ditching, I would just deny with my mom.
yeah,
My mom was just like, whatever, right?
yeah.
With my dad, it wasn't the same thing. He's like, I just got a phone call. Why weren't you in school? I was like, I was in school. No, you weren't. I just got, you know what I mean?
You're like,
And
oh fuck,
there was no deny with my
yeah,
dad because my dad was just like, you're fucking lying kind of thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah. And I started getting caught. I got caught smoking weed. I caught having ditch parties at the house. I got, and
ditch
then me and my
parties.
dad used to fight all the fucking time. And then, yeah, he ended up kicking me out.
Hmm.
And then I moved out, started living on my own, started couch surfing.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, dude. So it was like night and day, night and day.
that's
And that's why I
crazy,
say, like, I wasn't a piece of shit kid.
right?
I was a bad kid though. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Yeah,
saying, I was doing drugs, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, having people over,
hmm,
having girls over, drinking beers. You know what I mean? Getting tattoos, getting my nipples pierced in my
yeah.
living room. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
wild.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
shit that I mean, I would say like normal teenagers are doing shit like that, but maybe not. I don't know.
Mm,
My friends fucking were.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
Do you, shit, I don't know. Yeah.
Were you not getting your nipples pierced in your living room or what?
No, man. I
What the
wasn't.
fuck? So I'm
Yo,
weird.
weirdo. Who doesn't have their nipples pierced? Yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Like it was, I wasn't a bad kid. Like I wasn't out gang banging and selling crack and
Like you
um
weren't a menace to society,
correct.
but you
Like
were just kind of
I
like,
feel like I was just being a teenager, experimenting, hanging out with
mm-hmm,
friends,
mm-hmm.
having a good time, experimenting, drinking beers.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah. I
mean?
mean, I
Not
did that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Smoking weed, not crazy.
yeah.
I never did like fucking Scante or fucking
Scante warrior.
Scante warrior. Fool. I've never done like Scante or like heroin or you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
was
When'd you
never.
do ecstasy? When was your first time?
Oh, my first time
Yeah,
doing
because I know I was in high school when I did.
pills, homecoming. Homecoming? No, that must have been, yeah. So one of those. Was it homecoming or prom? It was like a dance.
Right.
It was a dance, and I remember coming home after the dance. Angel and Danny, I'm gonna go kick with my cousins. I pull up, or fuck, I don't grad night. No, wasn't grad night. I remember pulling up to my cousin's house.
Yeah.
They're outside drinking, hanging out, and I'm like, hell yeah, sick. Pull up. I think Danny or Angel, one of them had like pills. It was like, yo, congratulations, or like, here you go for the night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, sick. And at
The
first,
green Pokeballs.
no, it was a blue dolphin.
You
Never
already
forget.
knew though.
Never
You know what
forget.
I'm talking about? Blue Dolphin. Okay.
Never forget, dude. And yeah, they were like, here you go. I was like, sick, bro. And I remember kind of being nervous. Popped it. Best feeling I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
And then did it like every weekend ever since
Oh.
then for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Used to pop heavy too. Which is crazy to think about that they're the ones that got me into it. But yeah, dude.
That's
But
hard.
yeah, like never did anything crazy. Wasn't a menace to society. I wasn't breaking the law. I mean, technically, I was breaking the law, but like I wasn't fucking robbing stores and sticking
Yeah.
up old women and robbing
Yeah.
cars and breaking into shit. You know, we were just doing teenager shit, which is drinking beers and smoking weed.
You
Right?
think if you had a teenager now and they were doing that, what would you do? Like,
It's crazy, man. I think about that all the time. I don't know.
because it's like at one time it's just like, bro, okay, they need to learn. I feel like part of me is gonna be like, bro, I need you to learn that this is gonna fuck you up. Like you're gonna be hungover, you're gonna feel like shit, but it's like it's a learning experience.
Yeah,
But then it's
you
like,
gotta let them learn, kind of in a way. I don't
yeah,
know.
but then part of me is just like, yo, what if this motherfucker like he
Goes
likes,
overboard.
yeah, he like this food just gets stuck on the juice for the rest of his life, and that's all he wants to do. It's like, or he ends up being like a drug addict. So it's like because just because you didn't turn out like doesn't mean your kid will. I don't know. Like that shit freaks me out. Like if
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
about it a lot, dude.
yeah,
All the time.
like I feel like it'd be such a hard
I wouldn't know what to do. I'm not a parent.
yeah.
Um,
Like, would you be the parent being like, yeah, all right, your friends can be over here,
I don't
knowing
know.
that they're gonna smoke weed?
It's funny. I used to say that. I used to be like, no, I'm gonna let my kids smoke weed as long as they're at my house.
Right.
Like they're at my house, I could keep an eye on it. Like I think about that,
Yeah.
but I don't know in the situation, bro. I think I would totally change my fucking mind.
I think it. I think it'll depend on
I don't
like
know
how your
how.
kid is.
I don't know how I would like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Bianca's parents, I feel like did it right.
I
Cause
don't-
you know Bianca, right?
Mm.
You met her? Have you met
Yeah,
her
yeah,
before?
yeah.
I'm married to her. She's my
Yeah,
wife.
yeah. A couple months ago, right?
Uh, like I think they did it right, dude. Bianca was a good fucking kid,
Mm-hmm.
right? Straight A's, went to fucking college, right? Good fucking kid, but she also snuck out, smoked weed, drank beers, also did the party stuff, went to parties during
Mm-hmm.
high school parties, right?
Right.
Which I feel like is normal,
Right.
right? But Bianca took care of business when she came back to when she was in school.
Yeah.
She did her essay, she did her homework, she did her test. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all her parents asked of her. And they were like, "You can." They weren't like you could go out and smoke weed, and they didn't know she was doing that, right?
They just knew she was like out with friends.
She was out with friends, but she came home and she took care of business, so they didn't really ask questions.
Yeah.
Her dad knew what she was doing. Her
Yeah.
dad knew she was smoking weed. Her dad could see it in her eyes, because her dad was, like one of us,
Yeah.
dirtbag, you know. And Ray would, I'm fucking 100% guaranteed Ray saw it,
Yeah.
but he was just like, "Okay, Mihan, go to bed." type
Yeah.
thing. They caught her sneaking out one time or something. You know what I mean? But Bianca was such a good kid that it was just like, all right, you're grounded for a week, but it was never anything fucking serious.
Yeah.
And I think like if you could get best of both worlds, then
Mm-hmm.
what are you complaining about?
I feel like yeah. Like
know?
I feel like fuck. I don't know, man. Because it's like if my
It's hard to
kid's
say.
doing what he's supposed to do, because there was a fucking video that I saw with like one girl she's in college. She doesn't really go out, but I guess her parents made a deal, and they're just like, look, man, you have all the freedom in the world. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Obviously, if you fuck up our trust, like if you break our trust and you lie to us and we find out, like you're not going to be able to do all these things.
Mm.
But as long as you're kind of like you're saying, Bianca, get good grades, you can go out. And she was just like, well, she's like, I went to parties, I got drunk, did all that stuff. So by the time she got to college, she was like, I was over it, because I feel like parents don't let their kids do all that shit. So when they go to college, they just fucking lose it, and they start failing their first year because they're always trying to party and drink.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then
Yeah.
it's also like kids. Everyone's different. Everyone's just fucking
True.
different.
Very.
You know. So
Very. Like what I think I was doing wasn't anything crazy, but I also wasn't the best of both worlds. I was, getting bad grades. I was ditching. I was not going to class. I was, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I was getting into trouble.
yeah,
So different circumstances, take different fucking solutions.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would do, honestly. I honestly don't. To answer your question, man.
yeah. But I
It's
mean,
hard to say when you're not a parent.
it's true.
When you don't have kids and you don't have the experience. Like it's easy for us. Like it was easy for me to be like, I would never do that to my kids, but
Yeah,
fuck no way, dude. I also said I would never hit my kids.
yeah.
I would fucking beat the shit out of my fucking kids,
Bro.
if I have kids.
My brother leaves his fucking kids with me, bro, and I'm like, oh, because sometimes like I'll see my brother like spank them, but it's nothing crazy, or like hit their hand, be like, no, no. And in my head, I'm just like, don't fucking do that, bro. Like, bro, like dad used to hit us, don't fucking do that. But when he dropped them off with me, bro, I was like, I get it. I fucking get it,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
I'm gonna tombstone this motherfucker, bro. Like,
DDT his ass.
yeah, dude.
Stupid.
Because it's just like, oh man, like
Walls
I could
of Jericho, bro.
Just
Straight
fucking-
up.
I was like, pick that foot up, choke some.
Throw him against the ropes. That's funny.
People's elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you finish your beer? You want to grab another one?
No, I have a little bit left.
You want to grab another one? I know that was kind of like a gag one.
Yeah,
for sure.
You pick it up. Oh, yeah. Just grab whatever's there. Don't do me Arizona though.
No.
Oh, I haven't had one of these in a long time.
Sapporo, bro. Sapporo is my jam. Low-key bought it for me, but such a good beer, dude. Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, dude, going back to it, dude, I commend any fucking parent out there, bro. I was just with my godson. I was telling you, right?
Yeah.
At Disneyland, he's a good fucking kid, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good kid, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cute too, man.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me Papa. You know what I mean?
Cool.
He calls Bianca Nina, right? Because we're his godparents.
Yeah.
But he calls me Papa because when he was younger, I used to call him Pop Pop.
Okay.
And he was trying to say Pop Pop back.
Yeah.
But now he just says Papa.
Papa.
So all fucking day at Disneyland, he's like, Papa, come on, Papa. He's like, hold my hand, Papa.
Like, oh my God, your kid is so cute.
And like we're walking, yeah, and those are the vibes you get, you know what I mean? And we're walking, and he's holding Bianca's hand, and he's like, Papa, come on. He's like, he wants to hold both of our hands while we're walking.
Is he
he's
like
the fucking cutest kid?
Your guys' skin tone?
No, he's really light skinned, dude. He's your skin tone.
But like, he could be your child? Like,
no,
not even
close,
bro. Because I get the looks.
He's so white.
Because it's like I'll have him. They're like, who the fuck?
For fucking
Marcel, bro.
What?
Yeah, because it's
the
like
black kid.
Yeah, bro. Can you believe it?
That's nuts.
That
kid's
bro,
so
we're
cute too,
twins. Man. No, but yeah, I definitely get the look, and like I went to a coffee shop one time with him, and then I'm just like, hey, what do you want? Oh, hot chocolate, whatever. And then the guy was just like, he gave me my coffee, and then he's like, oh, do you want a room temperature for your?
He's waiting.
Yeah, and I was just like, and
That's
I knew he wanted to be like, oh, for like my nephew or my son, and he goes, and I just stayed quiet on purpose just to make it more awkward. Yeah.
You're a dick, dude.
And I was like, yo, for my nephew, but then it's like, I just get looks, bro. Not like dirty looks, but it's just like people look at me and they're like, oh, the person he's with is probably like black. But then when I'm with Alexis, they're just like,
makes sense.
No, they're just like, what? We get the confused look, like,
oh really? Yeah.
Either he doesn't know that that's not his kid, or like he's like stepdad, bro. But it's like you can see it because they're just like, I don't know.
You have to be stepdad in that situation.
100%.
Dude, I got a good one. Same kind of like premise.
Yeah.
Dude, we took fucking Christmas photos. Me and my brothers and sisters and Bianca's. And my nephew, right? Who is my sister's son.
Yeah.
We took Christmas present or pictures for my mom's present. That was her Christmas present, right? We took these pictures. And it was all of us. So imagine, right? Imagine me and Bianca.
Yeah.
Just picture it in your head. Me, Bianca.
Yeah.
4 black kids.
Yeah.
And then 1 white baby. This fool's white as fuck. He's white, dude. My sister's black.
Mm-hmm.
He's white as shit. Her son. Right? 2 brown ass Mexican adults. 4 black kids and a white baby. We go in to take pictures. And they're like, so who's related?
It's funny because they don't want to be rude.
Right. They're asking, right?
Yeah.
So we're all related. which doesn't answer the question.
Bro, I would have been like, what?
Oh my God. And then she goes, where are the siblings? Who are the siblings? We're like, we're all siblings. straight up, kind of, dude. I was like, and then I go like, this is my wife. Stop. I'm like, this is my wife. I'm like, we're brothers and sisters. We're siblings. And then then she goes like, the baby, like, okay, we're gonna put the baby over here. Where's mom? Like that. And everybody was like, that's mom, right? Points at my sister Leah. Yeah. And the lady's like, oh. She was so fucking confused, dog. I swear to God. I don't think that lady's ever been so confused in her.
She's like, whose white baby is this?
Bro, I swear to God. And my sister is like the darkest out of everybody there.
Oh, yeah?
She's the mom. Sorry, Leah, for saying that.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, sorry, Leah, but you dork, girl. And dude, we're taking these fucking pictures, and I don't know if this lady.
Oh my God, I can't.
I don't know if this lady forgets who was who.
Yeah.
But she kept calling me and Bianca mom and dad, and she kept going, "Dad, over here, please. Mom, can you come around?" And we were just I'm like, motherfucker, dude. And my sisters are like sitting in the corner, like dying, laughing at me, dude.
You should have just played it all, bro. But like, these are our kids, and we're grandpa and grandma to this baby.
Yeah, dude. We should have done that. That's so funny.
Oh my God. They said mom and dad.
Yeah, she was like, Mom and Dad, can you guys come over here?
No.
Dad, can you pick up the baby, please? And I'm just like, I'm like looking over, and everyone's like,
like my nephew?
Fuck off, dude. Yeah, dude. So it was fucking funny.
That's fucking
I've never had that before in my life, dude. It was so fucking hilarious. And obviously, like, growing up as a kid with, like, my siblings, you know, obviously, they look black.
Yeah.
I'm the only Mexican.
Right.
Never once thought about it once. It was always like the race thing.
Oh,
never.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was never like, for me, I'm like, these are my brother. That's my sister. That's my brother.
Yeah.
Never was I like, that's my half sister. That's my half brother. I've never ever thought about that once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, thinking about it as an adult, you know how weird it must have looked with like my mom, she's pretty light skinned. She's probably like your complexion. And I'm dark as fuck, but like you could tell I'm Mexican. Yeah. And then these 4 black kids, you know what I'm saying? I've never thought about that, but I'm pretty sure it would look pretty weird to everybody else.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy to think about that.
That's so fucking funny. Dude.
Mom, Dad, over here, please. Mom, Dad. I was like, this fucking bitch, dude.
We're all siblings. Mom, Dad.
No, I was like, who's related? And we're like, we're all related. Where are the siblings at? We're all siblings. Fucking hell, man. That's so funny.
Oh, no.
Have I shown you those pictures?
I think I might have seen them.
I don't know who has them. I think my sister has them. But Some pretty good ones, man. Some
Yeah.
pretty good ones. I'll show you. There's one, dude. My favorite was when she took a picture of like all the girls.
Right.
So all my sisters and then Bianca,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing the whole like they're like standing like hip to hip or not hip to hip, but like back to
like
front.
with the arm.
Yeah, but they're like looking this way,
Yeah.
and the camera's over here, and they're like, it's my fucking favorite, dude. Oh, I want to blow that. I'm gonna frame that shit one day.
Yo, which one of your siblings has like your personality? You think
The
you can-
youngest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her name's Bailey. Shout out Bailey. Bailey, the youngest, I
Yeah.
think has my personality. I think that's why like sometimes we butt heads a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has my personality. Bianca says the same thing though. She's like wild and outlandish, but she's like stern and mean sometimes. And when she wants to be, she's really fucking mean actually. She's like really mean. But when she was younger, dude, I think it's because she's like a teenager. She's like a 16-year-old teenager.
Oh yeah.
So everything to her is like lame that we do.
You guys are so mean.
Yeah, you guys are like fucking lame. Like that's my sister,
It's
right?
like, don't worry, you'll get that.
She doesn't say lame, but like you can get that vibe. Like
Yeah.
she rolls her eyes a lot, but like when she was younger, she was like wild and jokey and like made jokes and you know what I mean, wild and outlandish sometimes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it reminds me of me.
Yeah, I'm worried about like my nephews when they get to that age, like because it's like hormones, bro. It's like they just change.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like I don't want to be that lame ass deal, you know? Like,
you're gonna be the lame teal.
No, I'm
dog.
not.
We're all lame teals to them.
Fuck, dude.
We're all lame. My
I'm
brother.
Like, what do you need, bro? You guys need weed? No, I'm just kidding. You guys want beer?
I'm not like all the other teals.
Yeah.
I'm the cool teal. Yeah, no. Dude, we're all gonna be lame to them. My brothers and sisters think I'm fucking lame as shit.
It's funny because it's like
they think I'm so like dorky and like I'm a nerd, and I'm like, bro, you guys have no idea.
That's what
like,
I'm saying, bro.
Like, I'm fucking cool. But what doesn't help, dog, is that like I do a lot of like dad jokes,
right?
Because that's like my type of humor. I think it's so fucking funny,
Yeah.
and they're always like, they're always like, oh my god, you think you're so funny? You're not funny. I'm over here laughing. I'm like crying by myself. Nobody else thinks it's funny. But I think that's why they fucking think I'm lame as shit. Because I just do dad jokes all fucking day.
That's fucking funny.
But yeah, dude. I mean, they're gonna think we're lame. We're always gonna be lame to them. The newer generation is like that.
I mean, that's what it is.
You know
It is
saying?
what it is.
If they knew half the shit that we've been through, you know what I'm saying? We're still hip. I listen to Kid Cudi. You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up. That's it. For life. You just aged.
That's it. Yeah. Kid Cudi's cool.
Like, I'm
You
hip.
know what I'm saying? Fuck him though.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't want to get there. I don't want to accept it, but I feel like it is gonna be lame because it's like, oh fuck, because it's like I don't want to be too like. It's like you already have your dad. Like hate him. You know, if you want to come over, like that'll be cool. But then it's also like you can't let him get away with this shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's like that's my brother, bro. It's like if this fool comes around talking shit, I'm like, oh, I'll choke you out, dude. You know. So you're my nephew. I love you, bro. But it's just like, you know.
There has to be like the respect.
Yeah.
There, you know.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? I've never had
To choke out your sister.
I mean, no, dude. Look, it's so
If
like
you had to pick one sister, who would you choke
Bailey.
out?
I would choke out Bailey. Trini's such a sweetheart, dude. I've loved her. I love Leah with all my fucking heart, dude. She was the first one.
I mean, you love all of them with all your heart.
Except
equally.
Bailey. Except Bailey. No, I'm kidding. I love Bailey with all my heart too. But Leah obviously is the older one. She was my first sister. Like I hold her like super dear to my heart.
Right.
And like the fact that she has like my nephew now, and like you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm just a softie. I'm like such a softie now, dude. You know what I mean? Like things like that like get to me now. Now I'm like all about like my family, and I don't know if you've noticed. I say like I love you a lot now. You know what I mean? I say I love you to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things. I don't know if it's because, like when my grandfather passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I started realizing like no, this is like really important. But that comes
Yeah.
with age, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It comes with age. It comes with maturity. So I try to say it as much as I can to everybody. You know, obviously that I fucking care about. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it to the bum on the corner, but
But I do love him.
I do care. I care about him.
Care about him.
This is different. You know what I mean? So I try to say it as much as I can. I love all my siblings, you know what I mean? Bailey I would punch in the face though if I could. I love Bailey though. Bailey is fucking shout out to Bailey.
Here's to you, Bailey.
Yeah, she's the one I think I told you she got tattoos.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't tell you?
Does your mom know?
My mom took her.
You're fucking. So, wait.
She's 16.
Okay. I guess this just throws me off. Why? Because I know Ty wanted tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember last time he was just like, dude, I want this. He showed me the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like,
That I can't answer for you. I don't know why my mom won't do it for Ty, but would do it for Bailey. I don't know.
that makes no sense. But, I mean, whatever. She probably has her reasons.
I don't know.
Just confusion.
But when they told me that she was gonna let Bailey get she got 3 tattoos
Shut the fuck
in the
up.
same day.
Like, how big, though?
So she got the behind her ear
Okay.
from here to like here.
Yo, Bailey's a thug, dude.
Bro, I was like, what are you, a fucking chola? You from 12th Street now? All of a fucking sudden?
We need to get her on the pod.
I'm like, you're from Lake Elsinore, dog. What you
From
doing?
Lake Elsinore. Should you be riding jet skis?
I'm like, what you doing, dude? She got that. She got, I think, faith in God right here.
Okay. Did
I
she
was-
go to church?
I was like, when was the last time you went to church? Shut your ass. I was like, sit down, dog. Like, you're not even baptized, dog. You don't
No.
care. That's fucked up.
Straight to hell. No, I'm just kidding.
Sinner, dude.
What was the other one?
I think you know what? She only got 2 then.
Mm,
I think she originally she was supposed to get 3. I don't remember what the third one was.
right.
So, yeah, my mom took her to go get them. They went to Vegas.
Yeah, because
Can't do them here.
Yeah. Does your mom have tattoos?
My mom has a couple tattoos. My mom's not sleeved up or anything, but she has like her shoulder. So many tattoo I know about. My mom used to have like one of those on the same shoulder. She used to have one of those baby angels. Remember those like old school baby angel dolls? The paintings? Yeah. She had like a little weird one right here on her shoulder. She had that my entire life growing up.
No.
And she got it covered up. So now it's like a gang of like just roses.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
my mom had that. You know what I'm talking about? That's so funny.
Bro, yeah, the one sometimes there'll be 3 of them. They're all doing like different poses. Yeah.
It wasn't like a realistic version though. It was like
No,
a little,
I know what it is though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
That's wild. Jesus.
Crazy, right?
Yo, Bailey a thug.
Bailey is a G, low key. You know what I mean? I would punch her in the throat, but she's a G, man. She's a G.
Then I'll
She's
take
a
her
good-
out to eat.
Yeah, I'll take to apologize, but she's a G. She's not like a troublemaker
Mhm.
either. She doesn't get in trouble like that. So you know what I mean? Whatever. All power to you. And I'm not. And I remember when they told me, and I remember talking like gang of shit
Yeah.
and being like, "What the fuck?" Like to my mom, being like, "You're gonna let her get a tattoo, dude?" I'm like, "She's 16."
Mhm.
I'm like, "What are you thinking?" And I remember kind of like my entire family was there, like my aunts and my uncle and stuff. And I'm like, "You guys are okay with this?" And everybody's just like, "I don't know." You know what I mean? Like, what the?
Yeah.
What do you mean, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys changed, man. You guys used to be cool.
You guys used to be cool.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? But I remember giving everybody a hard time. And then what kind of put me in my place a little bit, my sister Leah, the oldest one, she goes, "Why are you talking shit?" She's like, "You were tattooing yourself at 17 in
Right.
the living room." She was like, "I remember you tattooing yourself. You had your own tattoo machines. You were doing tattoos on yourself at Bailey's age.
Mhm.
Why are you talking shit?" and it kind of shut me up. It kind of made me like, fuck, you know what I mean? But it was like one of those realizations, like, where does the time go? Because
Oh yeah.
like, fuck, it's been that fucking long. Yeah, I was doing that. That felt like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was 17. I was 16.
Doing your own tattoos.
I was doing my thighs. Yeah, dude. I did my thighs at like 16, 17. Um, so yeah, kind of put me in my place, kind of made me realize like, fuck, all right. I mean, and who am I? Who am I to fucking tell anybody shit? You know what I'm saying? So,
I think it's. I don't think it's for them. I think it's more for you, because it's like I don't know where I'm going with it, but it's like I think it's because your mom's such a different person then till now.
mm,
It's like you have a different version of your mom than
yeah,
they do.
that played a part in it for sure,
Yeah,
because it made me like, you would never, because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I was thinking that you would never let me do this, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I had to sneak behind your back. You're taking her. Maybe, yeah. That I'm pretty sure that
Mhm.
had a part in it. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. So after that little realization, I pulled her to the side and I was like, look, I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you know what I mean? You're gonna do what you want to do. I'm
yeah,
like, Leah's right. You know, who am I to tell you anything? I'm like, just, hopefully you like the work. Hopefully it's good work.
yeah.
Hopefully you found a guy that you like, and hopefully it comes out good.
The thing is, it's like I feel like it's valid for you to be concerned about it.
Yeah, I'm an older brother, man. That's just
Yeah,
how like. Of
yeah.
course we're gonna feel that way.
But do you feel like?
I feel
I
like I
mean,
came off too wrong.
your approach.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Bianca made me realize that afterwards. She was like, "You came off as a dick
Hmm.
instead of being like,
Like,
instead
mom,
of
can I
coming,
talk to you? Yeah.
instead of being like an older big brother advice
Hmm.
type. You just came off as a dick trying to like shame them
Mm.
into."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it made me realize like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm really not good at that, dude. I'm not good at like stern talkings too, because I end up coming off as like a, because I say the word fuck after every other word. So it ends up being like, you fucking, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it just ends up me like badgering people. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I'm not really good at it, but what I was trying to do was the message I was trying to convey was just like, look, man, I don't want you to regret this type thing. Just
Right.
think about it, sit on it. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up being like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Letting her
Yeah.
do this? Like,
Do you feel like you partially had like a little bit of like resentment because it's like you're doing this for them, but you would have never have done this for me in a sense, like towards your mom?
no, I don't think resentment. I think maybe
And
not resentment is the word I would use, but more like would you call it jealousy kind of in a way?
mm,
Like kind of like,
you think
oh, all of us,
16-year-old Andrew was speaking at that time, not
yeah, maybe.
like
Yeah,
yourself?
the immaturity came out, but like
Hmm.
more like m- mom, you would never let me get away with this. Like all of a
Yeah,
sudden you're like letting fucking
yeah,
her get away with this,
yeah,
And then she's a girl, and I don't know if that plays a big part in it, but you know what I mean? To me, I think of them as babies still.
yeah,
Yeah, she's 16, but she's a little kid to me. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But you at 16, 17, we didn't feel like we were little
No.
kids. So like
Yeah.
thinking about it, but like the way I look at her, I think she's like a little baby still.
Yo, don't get your fucking nipples pierced.
Don't ever, dude. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know. I
And
I
also, I'm only asking because it's like I'm trying to like like to understand
see.
why
Yeah.
you felt that. I'm not like, yeah, no.
No, I honestly, I think what it was I still look at her as like a little kid, and to me, I'm
Hmm.
like, little kids don't get tattoos.
Yeah,
But I also forgot me at the same age doing the same thing.
mhm,
So me at the same age, my sister telling me that, making me
yeah.
realize, put me in my place.
So you ended up giving her advice after, just
No,
being like,
I just apologized.
oh, okay,
I just said, look, man, you're gonna do what you're gonna want to do. You already have your mindset. Obviously, I'm like, I apologize for saying for the way I came off.
hmm,
I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, Leah's right. I have no room to talk, so I
yeah,
apologize. Like she's like, it's fine, it's not a big deal. Bailey's really like, I don't give a fuck, dude. You know what I mean? That's how Bailey is. So she was just like, it's fine, it's not a big deal.
hmm,
Cause literally she was like, I'm gonna do it anyways. Even when I was talking shit to her,
yeah,
she's like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what you say. That's what she was telling me. So even afterwards, she was like, "It's fine. It's not a big deal. I didn't take
Yeah.
it personally or nothing."
Yeah.
She was like, "I know how you are," which kind of low key said. I said, "Ooh."
But it's bro.
I'm like, ah,
But
fuck.
it's girls though. Girls are like, I feel like they see so much and say so little
Mm.
that like they can pick and choose to say something that'll fucking get you. Like
Oh
that's
yeah.
why I feel like when it comes to like icks and stuff like that, or like all this stuff where like girls talk shit on, it's like they have so many because it's like it's like ask Bianca to be like, yo, can you act like me for a day, bro? She'll be like, oh, I've been waiting for this.
Oh my god.
It's like we're like say the shit that I say, dude, and it's the funniest thing. Like I've asked Alex, it's like, oh, like how do I say certain things? She's like, and it's funny when they mimic you because it's like, yeah, bro, and it's like, do I suck? But it's like I feel like they just watch us and they're just kind of
It's like when Alexis does when she says "foos," when she's like, "Yeah, foos," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is that supposed to be?" She's like, "You." I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't say that." She's like, "Bro, you say that," and I'm like, "Do I say that?" And then like now it like made me like think about the way I say
yeah.
"foos," but yeah, I do be saying like "foos," like "foos." She's like, "Yeah, foos."
Yeah, dude. That's why it's like, fuck, dude. I don't know. Like when it comes to like girls and like them being able to like hit you where it hurts, I
Mm,
feel like they just know because
mm.
they're not. They're very like watchful and they know what's gonna get you, and it's like, fuck.
Women are cutthroat, dude.
Yeah,
Women are cutthroat.
yeah.
When they're mad at you,
Oh,
they go for blood.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like we hold back, right?
yeah.
I hold back. I will tell you that right now.
Mhm.
I fucking hold back to the fullest. Even when I make fun of her or like I crack jokes, I'm holding back.
Mhm.
And even like me holding back will hurt her feelings. And because
Mhm.
her feelings are hurt, now it's fucking personal. Now she goes into fucking deep waters, bro. She's like, "You fucking went in the bed, bitch, motherfucker." I'm like, "Whoa, chill, dude." One time that happened, you know.
Oh
But
yeah, they'll hit you where
people
it
don't forget.
hurts,
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
bro.
chill, dog. Fuck.
Because you've probably had, I don't know about you, but I probably had like multiple embarrassing moments in front of Alexis where
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
at
Too
that
many to
point where it's
count.
like it wasn't embarrassing because it's like I know she's not gonna judge me, but I
Later
know
on,
later on if I'm just like, man, fuck you, and she's like, all right, shitting in the bed, motherfucker, and I'm like,
yeah,
ah, like,
yeah,
bro, I had too much, like,
yeah, bro. What do you mean, Taco Bell, dog?
bro,
Yeah,
jeez, I just trusted a fart. I'm sorry,
yeah.
like, no, they'll hit you where it hurts,
No,
bro.
straight up, they're out for blood, dude, and they want to hurt you. The way Bianca says it is like, cause she talks about it. She knows that this is something that she does,
Yeah,
and it's something she has to work on. Is she's like, look, man. She's like, I know, you know, I can be mean.
right.
She goes, she was like, it's just when I get mad, she was like, I want to hurt you, how I'm feel like I'm hurt.
Like I want to make you feel how I feel.
Yeah, but and for me, I'm like, you shouldn't have even been feeling that way. I only made fun of your toes. Like, what do you? Why now you're over here making fun of?
We both know you have web feet. Why are you mad?
The world knows your feet are
I
webbed.
know.
You know what I
You're a
mean?
good
How is
swimmer because of it.
it?
It's a good thing.
You know what I
I'm
mean? You're
sorry.
an idiot, dude. You know what I mean? But they're
Bianca
like,
doesn't have web feet though.
but like, then
Oh
she's
shit.
out for blood after that.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn,
So I'm
dog,
talking about my
chill.
web feet.
Not
Yeah.
that serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bianca is that type, and that's something that she acknowledges. And she also holds grudges, so she's the type to be on like May 1st, 2012 at
Oh shit.
11:58
Yeah.
a.m. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
Bianca. So you gotta be careful with women in general, man. You guys are cutthroat, dude.
Yeah.
Cutthroat.
All right. Well, I feel like that was a pretty good segment. Let's wrap it up with a little movie recommendation from my boy Drew here.
Yeah. Movie rec, I feel for this time around, leading up to this, it was in between two movies.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go with my boy Guillermo del Toro.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro directed this movie. called Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay.
It's a foreign movie.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in Spanish.
I'm gonna rewatch it. I've seen it. I like it, but I'm gonna rewatch it.
Dude, it is the most beautiful.
Is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the most like beautiful. Fuck, I can't even say beautiful
It's
story.
like beautifully disgusting.
Yes.
Like I don't know.
Every emotion imaginable
Yeah.
is intertwined in this movie. Whether
Jesus.
it's like the story, whether it's the acting, whether it's just like the location of
Mhm.
the scenes, and you know what I'm saying. It's gory at times. It's sad at times. It's beautiful at times. And I think that's why I really enjoy this movie, because this movie gives you every emotion imaginable watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have it right here. I think. Yeah, dude, it's freaking awesome. It's freaking beautiful. It's freaking sad as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When did it come out? Do you remember?
Early 2000s. Maybe like 03, 04.
Okay.
It'll say somewhere down there. But yeah, movie wreck of the pod, Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, dude, this is such a good movie, dude. Every time I think about this movie,
Yeah.
makes me sad. Bianca hates this movie
Yeah.
because the bad guy wins at the end. But yeah, thanks, guys.
I think you just gave up.
What? Bad guy wins at the end?
I mean, all right, whatever.
Is it a spoiler? I mean, it's a 20-year-old movie. Should have fucking
You
watched it.
should have already watched it.
Should have fucking watched it by now. There's no fucking spoilers. You can't spoil a 20-year-old movie. Fuck off.
All right, well. Fuck off.